Okay. Welcome to our team call. It's May 2nd, and we were just talking about how crazy it is that it's May 2nd already, halfway almost through the year. And I'm just really excited about May. I have some awesome ideas for things we can do to really take the momentum that's been growing over the last few months and really expound upon it and build upon it and just take it even further throughout the rest of this year. And I'm just so excited because I know there's quite a few of us on the call tonight, but more people will be watching this video. And I just want to say that I'm so proud of all of you guys. I just seeing so many people on the team that are just in it and super excited and pumped up. It does something special for me. I kind of feel like Mama Bear, and I just I totally love it. So I just want to say, for all of you guys that are just being rock stars, don't stop. Let's keep the momentum going. And I wanted to talk tonight about a few ideas I have for doing that. I'm going to mute everybody because I'm getting feedback. Okay. So I muted everybody so that the recording isn't a nightmare. Okay, so I'm really excited. If anybody has not yet, please take the time this week to go back. I think it's 2 weeks ago to Anita Myron's, I keep saying Anita Myron, it's Alyssa Shoemaker's call on coming together as a team and really doing some team efforts and creating that team culture, which I think we already have a really great team culture within our team. We have a lot of people that are very supportive of each other and love each other and want to help each other. But I think that doing a few of these little ideas could really just make that even better, and I love all of you guys. I know we have a few people here who have quite a large team underneath them, and you guys have your own team pages, and that's awesome. And I'm so happy that you do. But I think it would be cool if we had at least an option for new coaches to have a system in place and where we have set things that we do each month. That way, if you only have one challenger or maybe two, or maybe you have a bunch of challengers, but you don't really feel comfortable hosting your own group quite yet, you know that on this day of each month, we're going to be starting a 21-day challenge, and you're more than welcome to join and to have your customers in the group as well as a team accountability group for the same reason. And I think that would give some new coaches a feeling of freedom, because they know that all they have to do is focus on getting people signed up, and then the rest is kind of taken care of for them. Obviously, we don't want to create a crutch, you know what I mean? If you're going to be a coach and you're going to be a leader, you do need to learn how to do these things on your own. But at the same time, you don't need to feel like you have to do it all on your own right from the get-go. And I think that's kind of what, it would be a training ground for coaches as well as customers. So I have some ideas bouncing around. I'm going to be talking about those the rest of this week, kind of in our group. And I would love, what I really want is to hear feedback from you guys, because all of you have been through your own groups. You've been, maybe you were started out as a customer and you went through a group, but you guys have had experience as customers and coaches. And so I really want to hear feedback on what everybody thinks would work the best. So that was the first thing I wanted to say. Okay. So I muted everybody so that the recording isn't a nightmare. Okay, so I'm really excited. If anybody has not yet, please take the time this week to go back. I think it's 2 weeks ago to Anita Myron's, I keep saying Anita Myron, it's Alyssa Shoemaker's call on coming together as a team and really doing some team efforts and creating that team culture, which I think we already have a really great team culture within our team. We have a lot of people that are very supportive of each other and love each other and want to help each other. But I think that doing a few of these little ideas could really just make that even better, and I love all of you guys. I know we have a few people here who have quite a large team underneath them, and you guys have your own team pages, and that's awesome. And I'm so happy that you do. But I think it would be cool if we had at least an option for new coaches to have a system in place and where we have set things that we do each month. That way, if you only have one challenger or maybe two, or maybe you have a bunch of challengers, but you don't really feel comfortable hosting your own group quite yet, you know that on this day of each month, we're going to be starting a 21-day challenge, and you're more than welcome to join and to have your customers in the group as well as a team accountability group for the same reason. And I think that would give some new coaches a feeling of freedom, because they know that all they have to do is focus on getting people signed up, and then the rest is kind of taken care of for them. Obviously, we don't want to create a crutch, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to be a coach and you're going to be a leader, you do need to learn how to do these things on your own. But at the same time, you don't need to feel like you have to do it all on your own right from the get-go. And I think that's kind of what, it would be a training ground for coaches as well as customers. So I have some ideas bouncing around. I'm going to be talking about those the rest of this week, kind of in our group. And I would love, what I really want is to hear feedback from you guys, because all of you have been through your own groups. You've been, maybe you started out as a customer and you went through a group, but you guys have had experience as customers and coaches. And so I really want to hear feedback on what everybody thinks would work the best. So that was the first thing I wanted to say. The second thing I wanted to say is, today when I woke up, I opened up my phone and I opened Facebook app, and you know how Facebook reminds you of things that happened in the past? So guess what my reminder was today? This is pretty cool. My reminder was that this was the very first day that I posted about being a coach. It was my coming out day. Uh-oh. Amber alert. It was my coming out as a coach day. So I posted, can you get your phone? I posted my first post saying, hey, I'm a coach. And it made me laugh because I read through it, and it took me back instantly to that moment when I posted that. I had signed up on April 28th. And so 4 days into my coaching journey, I signed up for the discount on April 28th, not knowing what coaching was about at all. I just wanted to save 25%. And it was like May 1st, I believe, maybe April 30th, that Missy sent me an email telling me what coaching was all about. And it hit me like I saw the potential, and I saw that I could help people just by sharing basically what I was already doing. And so I jumped on it, and it just made me laugh because I saw this post, and it was, it was the way that we tell people not to do it. Like, hey, I'm a coach, here's my website. Totally the way that we tell people don't do this. And I just had a good laugh because as I was reading it, I was thinking, this is all wrong, but at the same time, it was all right too. And I mean all right, like wholly right. And what I mean, I want to talk about this tonight, because I think it's important to understand that you don't have to know everything to do this. You don't have to be perfect. You can totally post your first post and have it completely bomb and do it completely wrong in the way that everybody says don't do, like I did, all right, and still become an amazing success and help a lot of people. The win and where it was all right was that I did it. And I didn't wait for somebody to be like, okay, Mary, you need to say X, Y, Z. I just did. I was like, hey, I'm a coach. I'm so excited. And I posted, right? That's what you want to do. So for new coaches watching this, and even, come on, y'all seasoned coaches too need to hear this. Because you know what? The truth is that I remember that moment when I posted that, and I was terrified. I was super terrified, but I was not petrified, right? And there's a difference between being scared and being paralyzed. by fear, okay? And so it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to feel like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Like and feel afraid. And honestly, that will never go away. Okay, like it just changes. So posting now is not a fear for me. But I have other things that I'm just like, ooh, okay, I got to do this. I know I have to do it because it's going to grow my business and I have to push through and get out of my comfort zone. And you're never going to have a place in your business where there is no longer a fear or no longer, you're always going to have that line between the comfort zone and success. And you're always going to have to be pushing beyond. So you might as well right now, day one, get used to being uncomfortable. Okay. And I did that from day one. And I remember being so scared, but I was looking through the comments and I posted my Beachbody link. And then in the comments, I shared my brand new like page. So within 4 days, I had signed up, I already started my like page. The like page I still have to this day. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys because I know sometimes it's easy to get caught in that like, ooh, I don't know enough and I'm so, scared or hesitant or, like I had all those fears. I remember thinking like, people are going to judge me. They're going to be like, what, she's been fit for like 5 minutes and she now thinks that she can be like this super coach. Like I had all of those same fears that everybody else goes through too. I did. And, but the thing is, I didn't let it hold me back. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because it was kind of funny. And at the same time, like I know a lot of people deal with that. So if that's you, if I'm speaking to you and you're like, ooh, I've been sitting on this and I haven't been doing what I know I need to do to grow my business, kick your butt, kick your own butt. Let me kick your butt. Have your neighbor kick your butt. Do something, but get your booty up and do what you know you need to do, because the bottom line is that it's not going to do it on its own. You're not going to wake up one day and miraculously this whole business has created itself. And you're like, whoa, dude, it doesn't work that way. You've got to do it. You have to do these things, okay? And I think there's always going to be those things that you don't enjoy as much as you enjoy other aspects of coaching, but they have to be done. All right. So do them first. That way it's not hanging over your head all day long, Okay. So I wanted to share that with you guys. The second thing I wanted to talk about, and this kind of goes along with my ideas for bringing the team together and really starting to do things together as a team, is our free groups. And I know that there's a few of you here on the call right now that I know have done free groups, and I know others that aren't able to be live with us tonight have done free groups. And so I love to hear after we get off the call, or at the end of the call even, we can chat about it, but I want to hear what kinds of free groups you've done that are not clean eating groups, because I think clean eating has become a little overdone. All right, anybody else feel like you scroll through Facebook and you just see like vegetables, join my 5-day clean? I mean, it's like, oh, it's starting to get a little annoying. When I first started doing them, I'd have, 50, 60 people join. Now I'm lucky if I get 10 that want to join. And I think it's because it's just overdone. It's overused. So let's be ahead of the game. Let's be ahead of the ball, and let's come up with some other ideas that we can do. And I know I've done other ones, and I know some of you guys have too, so maybe we can talk about that. But I think it would be cool if as a team we had 2 free groups a month. And that's what my training, I did some training with Jesse Regan today, and that's what he had me talk about, was free groups and how to host a really good free group. So if you're in Jesse Regan's training, you're going to see me. That was really cool. Sorry, I'm like tooting my horn right now, but it was fun. It was really fun for me. But yeah, you'll see the training that I did with him on how I do the free groups. And that's something that I wanted to talk about tonight, because I really feel, and after we did the training, him and I talked a little bit, and he confirmed, he was like, the free groups are where it's at, because that's how you get people in that are cold market people that you don't know, right? So it's like, well, I hear all the time, well, Mary, how have you been a coach for 4 years and you're still bringing in new people? you got to find a way to attract people that you don't know, right? And provide them with something that they need and that they want in a manner that's non-pressure and that, you know, they're attracted to. And the free groups are such an easy way to do that. So good. Your like pages are really great too for that. I get a lot of people from my like page, but the free groups are really great. So I'm thinking if we did at least one, maybe two a month as a team and had that available for our coaches to join. The last one that I did, well, the second to the last one I did was I joined with two other coaches on our team, and we did it together, and it was really good. It went really well. I've never had a problem with a coach or a potential customer coming in under another coach and then telling me like, oh, Mary, I want to join your group. That's not a problem. You don't have to worry about that. That doesn't happen. It's just a really fun way to get people together and get them in that like culture of, you know, get them really great results. And so I'd like to hear some ideas for how we can do that as a team and how we can make that available for our new coaches. So they have, like, if you can get that pipeline of cold market people coming in right away, it's going to be a game changer. It's going to be a real game changer, because otherwise what happens is we run out of our warm market and then we're like, oh no, and we're trying desperately to play catch up, and it takes a few months. It really does. It takes a few months. But if you start from day one working both the cold market and the warm market, you never run out of people. You create an endless supply of new people coming into your network. So that's really what I wanted to talk about tonight. And I'm gonna, I don't know what time it is, 6:20. So I didn't really talk that long. That's a shock. That never happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the line, and I would like to hear from those of you who've done clean eating groups or other free challenges, what you guys think about the team idea for a team challenge group, as well as some free groups. Hey, so I know this is a little weird because you're like, whoa, what happened to our team call? So just to tell you a little bit about what happened is I opened up the line at the end of the call, and we went into almost like a planning session that went for like an hour. So instead of uploading the entire video to YouTube, I decided I would recap it for everybody and go tell you basically what we decided we were going to do as a team. So starting Monday, we're going to open up a free water challenge. So this is basically talking about hydration, and because summer's coming, and helping people, you know, get in the habit of drinking enough water to stay hydrated throughout the summer. It's going to be 7 days long. It's going to start on Monday the 9th. So what we want is anybody who wants to join. If you're already doing your own free groups and they're working great for you, don't feel pressure. This is just, you know, open for anyone who wants to participate. We are asking, if you're a coach and you want to participate, that you invite people to come, because that's the whole point. If you watched the beginning of this, if you watched our team call, you understand the point of the free groups is to bring in new people into your organization, and you're not going to do that if you don't invite them. Okay, so we're asking, if you're a coach and you want to join the free water challenge, that you get out there and invite this week and really work on bringing people into the group. And let me tell you a big secret. Okay, this is going to be like, whoa, mind-blowing. It's really easy to get people to join a free group that's going to help them with something that they need help with. Okay, so it's not hard. You're going to get a lot of yeses when it's free. Okay, so don't be afraid to get out there and really invite people if you're joining. So it'll be the 9th that it's going to go for a week, and we're going to have Amanda and Sarah are going to be taking the lead on the challenge as far as the posts and all of that kind of stuff, the main posts. But each coach that joins the group is going to have a job. So if nobody's contacted you, and at the end, what I'm going to do is have you guys post below this video and let us know who wants to be involved and who's going to be inviting people. Okay, so if you're not contacted and given an official job, let me tell you right now what your official job is. Your official job, and every single coach's official job that's going to be in this water challenge, is to post daily and participate as though you were a challenger, right? So we want to be, our job as coach in a group, any group, is to be the best challenger, the model challenger that we would want to be in our group. That's what we want to be, okay? Because people follow what they see. So we're going to be posting every day. We're going to be participating. We're going to be doing the little fun mini challenges that happen. If something's posted and says, hey, take a video of yourself doing XYZ, we're going to do that, okay? And then when somebody comments or posts, like one of the challengers posts their own post, which will happen, or maybe they comment, we're going to be looking through the feed and we're going to be actively participating with people, because that's the whole point of a free challenge, is that we're using this to grow our network and to grow connections and relationships with people. And that happens when we get in there and we start talking to them. Okay, so I just told you what your official job is. Don't you feel so important? That's going to be my official job, okay, in the group. We're going to be checking in daily, commenting, interacting with people. The second thing I want to say in a free group is you should have a list of all the people that you've invited to the challenge, okay? And groups are really cool, and you can look in our team page and you can see this as an example. But at the top corner, the top right-hand corner of our team page, underneath the cover photo, is a little search box. It has a little magnifying glass. If you click on that, you could type in someone's name, so one of your challengers that's joined the group. Say it's 7 o'clock at night, and you're like, okay, I'm going to check in with the group. You go to the search box, you type in Susan Smith, and guess what? Every post that Susan Smith has interacted on, be it something that she posted on her own separate post, or any post that she's commented on, is going to pop up in that search. So you, as her coach that invited her, can go through and you can interact with her. It's super cool. I love that function of group in the groups, the search. The next thing you're going to do is go through your list every day. You're going to search people's names. You're going to interact with their posts. So say it's day 2 and you, twice in a row, you've searched someone's name and they haven't popped up, so they're not interacting. You're going to send them a personal message and just check in with them and say, hey, how's it going? How are you liking the challenge so far? Do you have any questions for me? Just really interact with them. There are a lot of people who join groups who never participate in a way that you see in the group. So they're not commenting, they're not liking, they're not sharing, they're not posting, they're not doing anything in the group. But when you send them a personal message, they'll be like, oh yeah, I've been watching everything. I haven't really been posting, but I've been watching and it's really encouraging, and I've been drinking more water. You're going to get that kind of interaction, but you don't want people falling through the cracks. And there are definitely people who will fall through the cracks if you're not on top of it and you're not checking in with them. Okay, so those are my kind of I'm trying to look for a word. That's what I wanted to say about how we want to be interacting in the group. And then at the end of the group, what you're going to want to do is take that same list of people, and every single person, regardless if they've been interacting or not, you're going to invite them to a real challenge. So your upgraded, intense, hardcore challenge that includes, whatever Beachbody program and Shakeology. Okay? So this is a great way. Free groups are a great way to provide people with value up front, ahead of time, before they've given you a penny of their money, and show them that you are worth, you're a good coach and you're worth them investing. They're really investing in themselves, but that's how people look at it. So they're going to do business with people they know, like, and trust, and this is a great way to get them to know, like, and trust you. And it's also the way that so many coaches grow the cold market, because if you're a brand new coach, you're going to run through your warm market. Those people you know already, you're going to run through them really fast. And if you're not doing things like this to bring new people into your fold, to bring new people into your community and be building those relationships at the same time as you're, you have to be ahead of the game. Otherwise, you'll run out of people. We don't want that to happen to anyone. And it doesn't have to happen. That's the beautiful thing. I've been doing this for 4 years. I have not ran out of people. It doesn't have to happen. You can do this for years and years and years and never run out of people as long as you're implementing these types of things. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. Stay tuned for some flyers and stuff advertising our group. And you can use those. You can make your own, get creative. Go into your mom groups, go into your interest and hobby groups that you're in on Facebook and invite people from inside of there. That's how you'll meet new people. If you have a like page, you can run an ad on your like page. You can do it, just by posting, or you can even pay a little bit of money to boost the post into a target market that you think would be, an ideal market for you. If you know how to run ads through the Power Editor or through the Ad Manager, you can do that. But just really use this as a way to get out there and meet new people. The other free way to get new people in is by referrals. So a lot of times what I'll do is if someone I know says, yes, Mary, I want to be a part of your group, I tell them, okay, the price of admission for coming into my group is bringing a friend. Okay, so that's basically a referral system, and everybody knows somebody who's going to want to do it. Okay, so have them share your post, have them invite their friends to come join. It's a free group. There's no reason why they wouldn't want to do that. Okay, I think that's all the tips that I have, and I just want to say I'm really excited. It's going to be fun. We're going to get hydrated, which I need. I'm totally dehydrated right now. I've got my water sitting here, and I'm just like so thirsty. So this is like the perfect group for me. Somebody invite me to your group. All right, I love you guys, and let's keep rocking it. All right, it's going to be awesome.